From the Chaos Wastes, an unnamed Chaos Lord on his dragon is leading a considerable force to invade the Empire. On their march through Ostermark, they encountered an undead army led by a mighty vampire on their zombie dragon. The two armies immediately prepare for battle. Chaotic evil versus necromantic evil. Which of the two has a stronger dark desire? Stay tuned and find out.
Yeah, I'm Martijn. This is my Warriors of Chaos army. It's 2000 points. I got 6 Warhounds. These Skull Crushers are proxying as Dragon Ogres, so I got 2 times 3 of those with great weapons. This is proxying as my Chaos Lord on Dragon. 25 Marauders with shields, magazines, my level 4. My Chimera with buffs. I've got 5 Marauder Horsemen with javelins, 5 normal core knights with lances, and another 3 Dragon Ogres with great weapons.
Alright, I'm Todouiota. Today we're playing 2000 points, Vampires versus Chaos Warriors. My army consists of a General, Vampire Lord on a Zombie Dragon, 20 Skeleton Warriors. On the flank here we got 5 Blood Knights, then containing on this side my Corpse Guard, 19 Grave Guard with a White Count. This is supposed to be a Necromancer, but I'm using a Vampire model. 16 Grave Ghouls and another 5 Blood Knights.
Alrighty then, good luck.
Alright, end of turn 1 of the Vampires. Nothing much happened really. Everything moved forward a little bit. Tried to cast Unquiet Spirits with the Lord on the Chimera, but I failed it because of the General's item, which makes me roll an extra d6 and I have to discard the highest, so I did not make that one.
My Wizard's Infernal Puppet.
Indeed, the Infernal Puppet. And that's it basically, so we're going to Warriors of Chaos, but 1.
During the first turn of the Chaos Warriors, the Chimera tried charging the Vampire on a Zombie Dragon, and it makes the charge. The Chaos Lord charges the Blood Knights and makes the charge. The Blood Knights in return counter-charge. The Marauders are throwing their javelins on the Skeleton Warriors, scoring 4 hits in total, but they only manage to deal 1 wound. The skeleton does not make its armor save and also fails its regeneration. During the combat between the Vampire and the Chimera, the Vampire casts Spectral Doppelganger. Even with the extra d6 of Infernal Puppeteer, Spectral Doppelganger has been cast successfully. He did not dispel it. In total, the Chimera received 8 hits, wounding him on 2s. The Chimera still has a 5+ regeneration, but he could not survive the onslaught of Spectral Doppelganger. After destroying the Chimera, the Vampire makes an overrun straight forward. Lord hitting on Blood Knights. On 3s. On 2s. Alright, everything. 3 on a 5+. 1, 2 on a 4+. 1. Then it was the Blood Knight's turn to strike back, hitting 3 times in total and only wounding once. The Chaos Lord failed its armor save, however he did make his war save. Then the Chaos Dragon was attacking the Knights, hitting only twice, but also wounding those 2. The Blood Knights still have a 4+ armor save.
Alright, some of my stuff moved. I charged into his dragon as we saw, and he got obliterated, so his Dragon Lord moved forward a bit. My Lord that flew into his Blood Knights destroyed those and got turned a bit. So this is where we are right now, and it's David's turn.
Yep. The Vampire Lord charges the Marauders, barely making the charge. Then the second unit of Blood Knights is charging the Dragon Ogres. They actually don't make the charge because they have to go through dangerous terrain. The Vampire Lord tried casting Spectral Doppelganger, but because of Infernal Puppeteer he did not manage to make it.
He will live!
The Vampire Lord singles out the Wizard, trying to kill him with his strikes. The Wizard is wounded 3 times and he does not make his ward saves, so he dies.
Dragon of unit on force. 2s. 6 attacks from the Marauders. 6s. 1 6.
Oh no!
Safe. Alright. E6 stomps. 1. I do not wound. End of turn 2. A little bit of a disappointing turn, if I'm being honest. This charge was failed by the Blood Knights, but they're now 8 inches away from the Dragon Ogres. The Lord charged the Marauders, killed the Sorcerer, but the Dragon did absolutely nothing. I rolled so many ones, it's unbelievable. I even lost combat, so I had to give ground. So that's very crazy, that's insane. I'm 3 inch away, no sorry, I'm 13 inch away from the Lord on Dragon. And yeah, it's not looking very good for the Vampire. On to turn 2 of the Chaos Marauders.
Spooky!
The Dragon Ogres charge the Blood Knights, and the Blood Knights countercharge in return, striking first.
Attack on 3s. Strength 6, toughness 4, so on 2s. 4 armor being 3 and 5 normal.
The Dragon Ogres still have a 6+ armor save remaining, followed by a 5+ regeneration.
How many wounds in total?
7.
7 wounds. Attacks from the Dragon Ogres, hitting on 4s. Oh my god. Wounding on 2s. 4+ armor save. Got it.
Finally, the Dragon Ogres are stomping 4 times. However, the Blood Knights make all their armor saves. The Vampire has been charged by the Knights and the other unit of Dragon Ogres.
Alright, the Battle of the Century. Going to cast Spectral Doppelganger with the Vampire on the Dragon Ogre. I rolled 12 in total. Fated Dispel. No. So 2d6 automatic hits. 6 automatic hits, so wounding on 2s. Miss 1. 2 AP minus 3, 4 AP 2. 6s and 2 on AP 3.
So we made a small mistake. With AP -1 he still has a 5+ armor save, and with AP -2 he still has a 6+ armor save.
Wounds! 3 wounds in total. Multiple wounds, D3. 4 wounds in total.
Now the Lord.
Yeah, now Lord 4 attacks on Dragon Ogres as well. Yeah, wounding on 2s. 1 wound on AP minus 3 and 1 on 2. So 5+. Yeah, and then 6+. Alright, Chaos Knights. Staying on force. Wounding on force.
Force, armor being 1.
Okay, the 2 normal wounds. 6s. 1 6 and 3 regeneration saves. 1 horses. On 5s. Wounding on 6s. Force for the Marauders. Wounding on 6s. Dragon Ogres. Force. Wounding on 3s. 6s. Regeneration. 1. Alright, 5 attacks of the Dragon on the Horseman. Hitting on 4s. 3. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds, AP minus 2. 3 wounds.
Oh.
D6 stomps. 4. 2s. 4 wounds, AP minus 2. On 5s. 2 more.
I had my second turn. I got slaughtered by the Blood Knights, who were rolling way too good, and they fell back a bit. We had a huge combat over here where not a whole lot happened, and I won by 1 point and they fell back a bit. 2 inch again will be in combat the next turn as well. I'm gonna pursue him. Get back in contact. My lord over there slaughtered his champion, and that was it.
Alright, up to Vampire's turn 3. The knights have charged the Dragon Ogres.
3s. Wounding on 2s. 6s are armor being 1. Wound everything. 2 on AP, 3. And these are on 5s.
On 5s. And then on 6s. Another 2 wounds. The Dragon Ogres have perished. Spectral Doppelganger on the Dragon Ogres. That's high. Dispel! No. How many automatic hits? 9! Oh! Wounding on 2s. 6s. 5s. So, how many wounds? 2 plus 2, so 4. And then the last 2. 1 plus 3, also 4. So 2 attacks of the Lord on the Horseman, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. 6. Nah, nee. Marauders, hitting on 4s, wounding on 6. Aha! 4 plus armor. Save. No, did not save it. 5 plus... No regen? No regen. Flaming.
Mark of Scenes does not give a -1 AP, so David made his armor save, so I did 0 wounds.
So still 6 wounds remaining on the Lord. 6 stomps of the Dragon. 3. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds. Yep. Alright, so the end of turn 3 of the Vampires. Going pretty well. We've won this combat. The Marauders gave ground because of shield wall. I decided to restrain reform, turn myself towards his Lord on Dragon. Here I sacrificed my Necromancer, so he took 7 wounds in total, but because of Indomitable and the Corpse card in combination I only lost 1 because of Combat Resolution, and that's why he's still stuck here fighting the Graveguard. And now we're going to Chaos Warriors, turn 3. Alright, Spectral Doppelganger of the Lord and the Marauders would charge in the back. Casting. I did not manage to cast it. 4 attacks of the Lord in the Marauders. Hitting on 3s. 2s.
3 dead.
Yeah. On 4s, nice. On 6s. No. 5 attacks on the Dragon. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s, 4 wounds,
4 dead.
D6 stomps, 1, and 1 wound on AP -2. In next combat, the Lord is going to attack the White King in a challenge, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, still got 6 plus armor. 1. He's not flammable, so he still has 6 plus regen. No, he's dead. Even though the White has died, the Chaos Lord is going for some extra wounds for that overkill bonus. We're hitting on 3s. Wounding on
2s.
2s.
Strength 7.
Strength 7 minus 2. So 4 wounds for overkill. Attacks for the extra overkill. Yup, and 5 overkill has been made. Right, so the Blood Knights have charged the Marauders in the flank, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. The battle we've all been waiting for, Lord versus Lord. Vampire Lord on Dragon has charged the Chaos Lord. We're going to cast Spectral Doppelganger. I need a 10 because he has magic resistance 1. 8 plus 3 is 11. He still has his Fated, he needs 12. So 2d6 automatic hits. 9.
Jesus Christ.
So strength 7 against toughness 6. Wounding on 3s. 6 wounds in total on AP 2.
5 plus armor save.
Nothing.
Tuurlijk.
5 plus war save.
3. 1 regeneration, but still counts for combat resolution. So how many wounds? 5 wounds. And how many of resurrected? 2. So 5 wounds in total and 2 wounds regenerated. Right, then 4 attacks of the Lord. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound on AP2. Nope, 5+1 save. Nope, regen. Yep. Woo! How many wounds? 1 wound.
The Lord and the Dragon both have a higher weapon skill and initiative because of a successfully cast Van Hell's Dance Macabre.
So 5 attacks of the Dragon, force. Strength 6, wounding on force. 1 wound on AP2.
Safe.
Martijn is going to hit everything on my Lord. So, of the Chaos Lord, hitting on force. Wounding on force.
Oh no.
Alright. 5+ armor. Nope. The Dragon also hits on force. Wounds on trees. Oh. Oh god.
Yeah.
6+ armor. No. 5+ regen. No. 2 Graveguard are going to hit back on F5s. Nope. Alright. At the end of turn 4, the Vampire Lord and Graveguard have won combat. The Vampire Lord has charged, pursued the Chaos Lord and Dragon and made the charge move. The Graveguard, however, did not, so they're out of combat. Now we're going to... Oh well. Here the Blood Knights have destroyed the Marauders, but nothing really interesting is going to happen there anymore, I think. So, going to turn 4 of the Chaos Warriors, and this will decide a whole lot of the battle.
Battle is decided. Come on.
So, the Marauders charged the Corpse Guard in the rear, and they did 2 damage. I did no damage in return. Lost combat by 3, so the Corpse Guard exploded. And now, the big combat. We're going to cast Spectral Doppelganger on the Lord. I did not make it! So, 4 attacks of the Lord, hitting on 3s. 2, wounding on 4s.
3s.
1 wound on AP3.
6.
6. Nope. 5+.
F5. No.
No. Regeneration. No. 3 wounds. 2 wounds.
3 left. The Dragon.
On 4s and then on 5s. 2. 5s. 1 wound on AP2.
5.
No.
5. Okay.
Yay.
Then the Lord is going to strike back. Hitting on force. Wounding on force. AP1 because of ensorcelled weapon. So apply 5+ save. I make it. The Dragon wounding on force.
Oh, God.
Hitting on force. Wounding on trees. So 6+. Saved 1. 3 stomp attacks on 5s. 1 normal save.
Save.
Yeah, save.
D6 stomps.
Yes. 3 on trees. 4+. Save them both.
So we had combat. My turn is finished. Since David did not manage to cast his spell, we ended up drawing. We both did 2 wounds and we are staying in combat.
Yeah.
Now it's David's turn 5.
Yeah.
Alright, we decided to go to combat immediately because this is going to, well, make everything. Orlos are hitting on both the same initiative, initiative 6. So I'm starting with Spectral Combat, Spectral Doppelganger. I actually cast it on 10, so he needs to faithful. No! Automatic hits. 10!
Tuurlijk.
Wounding on trees. 8 wounds. AP3.
6.
6. No.
5+.
5. No. Generation.
Yes.
Yep. So 5+. Alright, very good.
5+ regen.
1.
1.
So how
Don't
many-
kill him. Fuck you.
wounds.
Initiative 6 of the Lord, he's still allowed to hit, strike back. Can he kill the zombie dragon?
Hitting on 4+.
Yes!
Only on 4s.
Huh. I do not save it. The dragon survived. The vampire dragon survived with 1 wound remaining. And that's the game.